Hey everybody, it's LEGO Empire bringing you guys another video today. Today we are looking at the final Brickmania set that I purchased a few months back. I finally managed to put it together, so without further ado, we have the Stryker A1 M1 A1 1M or IM-SHORAD. And this set was, I would say it was definitely frustrating to build. There's no speed build for this video because of the amount of issues that I have when trying to position the turret correctly and get it on here. I will say this set was made in 2018, and when it first came out, I believe it was like $200 or $300. This was one of their last like push throughs for this vehicle for like when they were selling it. They sold I think 10 of them in November or December. And just for context, this box actually says it's a difficulty 4 out of 5. And I will say that this is probably one of the most difficult LEGO sets that I've ever had to put together. We'll go through I'll do a close-up of the figure. It's a U.S. Army trooper and mechanized infantry, whatever you want to say, motorized. Technically be mechanized because it's an IFV with a tank gun on it, but anyway, getting into the issues I had with this build, there were several times where this cannon, if you can see, is very, it slides down on the top. This is very much one of those display models. It's not a it's not a play set by any means. Like, this is not something you would have people play with. Some of the issues I had were on the bottom here, there are these 1x1 clips, Technic clips, that hold the wheels in place. And it's a very unusual building technique, but you know, if it works, it works. It's just periodically this will come off. And it was pretty frustrating for me, I'll be honest, as I'm trying to find something that I can pry that out with. For context, what I just did is I pushed the commander's hatch down, and there is no way to get the commander hatch back up without having nails or being able to, you know, pull it up yourself. Now, as far as it goes, like, the most frustrating thing of the set is this set tries to give itself features, right? Like, it's cool. And granted, I probably picked the more difficult version of this. So when you buy this set, as you guys can see right here, it comes with all these extra weapon attachments, these mounts, and it gives you pieces for each one. So technically you could make, you know, 3 or 4 of these with just swapping pieces out. So you get that modularity there, which is cool, but the problem with that is that you have a ton of extra pieces if you don't put them together, which I didn't. I built this gun and then I threw the rest into my box. Because I wanted it for this one in particular, and you couldn't buy it separately. So there's that. And then like a month or two later, they actually released a version of this that's just the cannon. So I'm pretty annoyed by that. So what features does the set have? So I can sit my guy up front here like this. If I were to make this the troop carrier, the ramp right back here, I can't get it. But this opens up and it folds down. And there's a little cargo space in here that's currently occupied. If I pull the gun off, I can actually get to it. You can see push this down, and there's actually a little space in here. I'll get closer with the camera here in a minute. But there's a space here for you guys to, you know, get really close with this. It's actually really cool. And so the reason it's like that is because if you put the way that this set supports all the weapons is it puts this Technic piece right here, and then when you sit it on there, you gotta sit it on there kind of like that, and there's that. And so it sits on there nicely. I will say that with the particular cannon I picked, a lot of these edge pieces weren't here. So what's supposed to happen is these sides are all mounted by those fold, I don't know what the piece is called, but it's like those clips that fold up and down. You see them a lot on like paneling on like Lego Star Wars sets for like the Starfighters and stuff, or like the way they angle the paneling. It's like those like those Technic pieces that actually I don't think they're Technic. I think they're just Lego, but they're like the 2x2 or the 2x4 plates that go back and forth on those hinges. There's three of them on each side, and what you guys witnessed earlier when I was messing with the hatch is one of them on the front here actually came off of its mounting. Everything on this set is held together by pins and needles, and I mean it kind of shows. Like, this honestly was, I was very confident in all of the purchases I've made with Brickmania, but when I built this set I was like, wow, this is a rough one, because like things just don't stick together well. Like, the connection points are very loose. I feel like if they added a couple pieces here and there, like if they changed out these pieces right here on the cannon to just these silver ones right here on the front and just made it a large silver barrel, I think honestly that would be better. Or you know, 1 2 1 2 1 2 and just make it a little different. But the fact that like everything is connected kind of weird is strange to me. The thing for me is I understand that they're making display models and not play sets, but the fact that I can't even like roll this across my desk without something falling off is a little frustrating. Sorry, I keep getting lost in these tangents here because this set actually really annoyed me. So features, it has 6 guns that you guys can mount on here with different reliability or functionality. You also have the commander's hatch here, or the driver's hatch. You can lift up, put your guy in here, and then also you have this little piece right here on top. And what you can do is, if you are able to move your gun, you can turn this and it will turn the wheels. So that's pretty neat. It's a really nice, I will say, like, their idea for the transmission system is really cool, but it's why Lego does simple transmissions. It's because Lego isn't made to do what Mega Bloks does, where they have like these suspension systems that are really in depth. Granted, there are some Technic vehicles that do have great suspensions, but they have a lot more pieces. These small scale builds don't typically have that clearance you need for a good suspension. But that's pretty much it. So you can put guys in the back, you got the gun here that turns whichever direction you want it to, you have the commander, and you have the wheels. Besides that, that's pretty much all there is to this set. I will tell you right now, I will definitely say this set is, it hurts me to say, but it is not worth your time. If you're planning on getting it for the reasons I get it, if you're getting it for a different weapon on this list that's on this box, then by all means, I welcome you to it. But for me, I don't want to buy another one of these sets. I think the next set that I will buy from them, if I buy anything, is I will buy a tank, or I might actually go with Rebrickable and buy one of the tanks off there, because I want to give other creators a chance to get viewership. And this will be my 3rd video that I've made for them. I think, and not for them, this video isn't sponsored, but on Brickmania, I like to give lots of creators chances to get their content out there. You know, exposure helps everybody. But as far as it goes, like, I might buy a tank from them, but I have no interest in getting the aircraft. I have no interest on getting any of their old school, like, Civil War, or even like they put out content that's like the Roman Legion. So I'm not really interested in any of that stuff, and I don't really plan on getting any aircraft or helicopters, because if I'm having issues with the vehicles, the aircraft and the helicopters are probably a lot wilder, I'll be honest. But yeah, overall, this Stryker it's cool. Like, when you look at it like this, if you saw it on someone's shelf, it's really cool. Do I think that everyone should get one? Probably not. It's definitely a very obscure niche set. I would say check Rebrickable before you buy this set. But yeah, let me know, guys, down below. Have you guys bought any Brickmania sets? Which ones do you have, and why do you have them? Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below, and smash that bell. I'll see you guys in the next one.